Okay, so the New York Knicks, they just defeated the Toronto Raptors 112-95. This is like the third or fourth time that we beat this team. And, we're down to one more game left for the regular season. And, it's a good time right now. Karl Anthony Towns had a tremendous game again. So did Jalen Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns finished something like 20, 10, and 5. Jalen Brunson, I think it was like 29 points. And, we were dominating all throughout the game. So we were playing it was a back-to-back game. And we were playing at the Garden. So it's pretty good, It's been a pretty good second half for this Knicks team. But also it's been an easier second half as well. So there hasn't been much competition. There's been a lot of, even I find myself posting more about, who are we playing this week, and it's been a struggle to find some good competition, so this team can continue to get better as the season goes along. But it's the end of the regular season on Sunday. We played the Charlotte Hornets, who did beat us on the road. Could have been 2 weeks ago. LaMelo Ball had a great game in that game, and so did Canupo. Had a great game that game on the road. Canupo, LaMelo Ball. What's this guy's name? The number 2 pick, Brandon. It's slipping out of my mind. I can't remember his name, but he was drafted second overall. He's a shooting guard, small forward. Great player too, but I can't remember right now. And also, Aputure also had himself a solid game against us in that game. Musa Aputure, and that's the game that that Karl Anthony Towns, Mike Brown subbed him out because of his effort. He didn't bring the right intensity against that game. I mean, I don't think this Sunday's game is going to be like that, but we'll see. So. That's about it. We're a third seed team right now. We're one game away from getting into the NBA playoffs. I'm getting notifications to buy playoff tickets at the 400 row or whatever. And so I wish I can go, but with my work schedule and the tickets and where I am today as my YouTube channel, I just can't go there right now. I just can't. Maybe in the future, something for me to consider. But as a Knicks fan, it's frightening. I finally want to see this Knicks team get a good test, play well within the competition, and so forth. So that's about it. What can I say? I think up to this point, we see Josh Hart play well against Jason Tatum. No Jaylen Brown, but Jason Tatum and the Celtics. Not today, but it was yesterday. He played well, especially in the fourth quarter. Clutch shots, clutch three-pointers, and I'm hoping he carries that momentum into the playoffs. Josh Hart is playing well so far. Jalen Brunson as well. Jalen Brunson, his defense has been picking up. That's something that, I'm paying mind to. Jalen Brunson's defense. Mitchell Robinson's defense is always, his shot blocking is always great, but his steals is picking up too. He's picking it up in that area where guards gotta be careful around him because they might get stripped. So, like Dyson Daniels against the Atlanta Hawks. So Mitchell Robinson's been picking it up defensively up to this point. Karl Anthony Towns had a steal in the first quarter against the Hawks, had a second quarter steal as well, and also got a block as well in that game. So Karl Anthony Towns has been picking it up defensively. Mikal Bridges is starting to hit some shots. I don't know how much I want to hype it up too much because Mikal Bridges can go 3 for 5 in the first quarter, but it feels like he's 2 for 10. Is that kind of it just doesn't make sense, but anyways, that pretty much wraps up today's video because we just played the Toronto Raptors. We've been, at this point, no RJ Barrett in this game, no Emmanuel Quickly, and it's the second time they didn't play. So it feels like, man, they're tired of playing against us, and it's just one of those things. So, but shout out to Emmanuel Quickly, shout out to RJ Barrett, wishing them nothing but the best. And they're improving. They're improving a lot. So there's a lot of growth between those two. And don't get discouraged, right? That's all I can say to them about that. In terms of the Knicks, we're trying to. There's a lot of, is it championship or bust? Or do we leave it alone or play wait and see? We just, right now it's like trying to be. We want to be supportive, but we also want to create expectations. It's one of those things that you're just trying to be supportive. You just keep, supporting. That's all you can do. So, all right, guys. You guys have a good rest of the week. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.